Hello there, Internet. I am your host, J-Man, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. When we left off, we basically found more about the medallion. Found out that recent sister was actually close friends with Ike's mom, and was actually trying to protect the medallion to try and bring it back to Sarah's forest. Also, we fought against the priests and only killed like a couple of them. This decision is really great. We will respectfully comply. If we can march quickly and know that someone's protecting our backs, that'll be a huge relief. May the fortune of war be with Crimea. If you need any soldiers, send word. I'll be counting on it. Yeah, I'll try to unpop my ear. The information gathered by Palmini Temple leads to Ike even closer to troops and behind. Assassination of Benyon's former apostle led to the massacre of Serenus. A Serenus princess was kidnapped. The medallion is stolen. The complex Gain seemed to connect these events, and now the threads have become clearer and clearer. Ashnard's motives are still a mystery, but his silhouette lurks in the shadow of all that happens. Ike returns to the temple and renounces all rights to Dane. Those rights are now passed through the general delegates of Benyon to the apostle herself. The Crimean army absorbed another troop from Benyon, and with its might increased, marches towards Dane-Crimean border. Next goal is River Bridge, a massive structure that connects the two countries, from Canada and America. Chapter 23, The Great Bridge. Well, I may have a moment. Of course, what is it? These soldiers say tomorrow we'll be able to see the Great Bridge. Perhaps I'll be in Crimea. Have what I've been told. It feels like I've been away for many years. Crimea is the land where I was born and raised. So to feel removed from it, I almost feel... Actually, I know almost nothing my country experience. I know what you mean, but I don't have any sense what's going on with Crimea either. Maybe I don't remember this area at all, because I was born in Gralia and raised in the countryside. But the countries joined together like this all over the continent. I'm really not of it. So am I. I left Crimea. It's the spring. Snow's melting. The days are getting longer. And the weather was getting mild. Yeah, it's almost a year since we departed. Only a year. The distance we traveled here, long and hard. It feels like many years have passed by. Yet, in this land I was born and raised, my dear sweet Crimea, how long have it feel? Me too. Crimea's my homeland. It's almost as if... Let's go here. Oh, what a romantic setting. Excuse you too. Voice. Hey there, Ike! It looks like you're alive enough to stay reunited. Aren't we the lucky ones? Ronolf! Mother Ronolf, how did I see you? Valencia, welcome home. I'd curtsy, but the tail makes me look silly. So worried, so damn chipper about. Once I heard the news the Crimean army had taken Dane, I'd already greet you. So, how are things in Gallia? You're not engaged to open hostilities in Dane, aren't you? Not yet. What's that supposed to mean? In light of your army's recent success, the elders have finally agreed on something. Gallia will lend its full support to Princess Crimea's efforts to liberate her homeland and its die. Really? So the Gallian army will establish communications, and then... That being said, Gallia is here to support you. The Crimean army will always be in the center front. Don't forget it. I'm shocked that you understand this. All right. Ike was MVP. I was expecting Boyd, but hey, this will do. Yeah, how many units have I I've only maxed out. Like a handful. Sorry, right here? Yes. It's like, you want? Shh. What? Oh, hello. Or is it you? It's that one with the item shop, isn't it? Commander Ike, where have you gone, you sexy thing? Shut! You're on your escape? Look, wherever that woman corners me, it takes forever to get away. Let me hide in here until things simmer down. We begin marching tomorrow. This is a valuable... This is a waste of valuable time. I'll go and chase her away. Wait, sword! Ike, where are you? Me? Aw, Soren. Hi. Why are you so late? Do you have any business with Ike? Yes, I do. I found something special that I'd like to give him. Where is he? Ike isn't at a war meeting. I'll give... what should I do? It's Evan's new staff. It's very valuable. I'm not sure I'm comfortable handing it over. It's a hammer, isn't it? It's a rare staff, no matter how far wear it. That's right. Quite honest, are you? I'll make it to you. I believe that there's only one of these in the world. Yeah, there. Oh, really? I'll something to that. Food, however, is much more effective than a stab. He's a big fan of the spicy meat dishes. That's so. Cooking is something I'm not skilled at, but I got another perfect dish. And then Oscar shows up. He's like, I can help cook it for you, eh? Thank you, Canada! And make like a spicy Tim Hortons donut or something. So now we have a hammer in, which... I don't know if it is like the only item in the game. Smash reviews more magic babies. Let's see. Now we max out his magic. Nice. Oh yeah, something kind of interesting happened. So, basically a couple, like last year, there were rumors that Sega was remaking Jet Set Radio and Atlas was remaking Persona 3. A major downside is that it's going to be like a metaverse game, which, I mean, I remember that Sega America said they weren't interested in metaverse games, while Sega of Japan isn't. Who knows? Maybe they'll probably take notes from Capcom, because Capcom did do NFTs, but it was like a one-off Street Fighter thing, and I don't think it was very successful. Be more like Capcom. Yeah, I'm actually have a conspiracy theory that the guys that ruined Konami are the ones that are secretly running Square Enix nowadays. I don't have any evidence, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. We get the regular sword, which we can finally use after God only knows. Understood. Proceed. Yes, sir. Was there? Hey, yes. Yes, sir. Hey, General Like, the Great. I heard all about it, you know. Those guys wouldn't have made you a fucking noble. Shinin? Good for you, huh? Ha! Sorry, I got a little drink. In love with the pretty little princess, fight side by side with your inward pals. You're moving up, bitch. Oh, look at you. It's big Mr. Ike leading the fucking good life. You're not subhumans. You're Legos. Fuck you. Here's the deal. Now that you're a high-class noble, you can't be running around with a bunch of fucking broke mercenaries. All you nobles are gonna laugh at you, so give it the fuck up. I'll do you a favor and take over. Dipshit. I don't think so. I'm going to continue as commander of the Grail Mercenaries. Fuck you. You always get everything. Don't you ever want to give up anything? No. It's more important, Mr. Ike. So now that you act this way, you better... You act like you're not interested in something, and then you swoop in and steal it anyway! Shouldn't? What the fuck now? Oh, watch it. Say your name, boy. 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 Suddenly he's Kratos. Little big likey. Little likey. Shouldn't? What the fuck's wrong with you? Are you feeling alright? Why would you fucking care, you little shit? It's not your fucking business. And another thing. As the commander of the company, if you refuse to give up, at least change the fucking name. You're not Grail. Just because you're his son, that give you the right to use his fucking name. Shannon, are you sure you're all right? Fine. I feel so good. I don't know my parents found my father. Maybe Shannon started stealing from Har's alcohol barrel. Sadly, it doesn't get much better with Radiant on. Have you been here? Or are they? This has the work. Has work on this bridge been finished yet? The answer better be yes. Gerald, do you think it'll work? Sometimes the simplest traps offer the best solutions. Lure the enemy in, then fish off one by one. Capiche? Rested up, dogs! There is no retreating today. We will stop Crimea's advance here! We will stop. They will not allow them to gain the comfort of their homeland. Anyone who does not fight to the death will face my lance. The bridge. Wow. It's huge. I doubt there's ever going to be... Yeah, it's highly... Titania! Thanks for the it's time to march. That's troops. Understood, Commander. Hey, Ike, there's one thing I'm meaning to ask of you. What is it? I haven't seen Nazi around. What happened to him? He was declared an enemy combatant and locked up. What? I don't understand him being so irked when he didn't mention testing you at all. But treating him like a criminal is testing? Like, what are you talking about? Nice weather, huh? We are going to talk now. Nasir's the Danish spy? Bah, bah, bah. No way. He was our spy. You're telling me he was the galleon spy? Doesn't make any sense. He worked on behalf of the king. But Dane, as Laguz, he would have no reason to work for them. But there was a Goldo named Ina who was working with the Danish general. Are you serious? Yeah. We were forced to fight her in the Danish capital. When we attempted to capture her, Nasir intervened and allowed her to escape. He betrayed us. Wait. Hold up. If that's the case, I can see why. Now, teaming up with Dane was too much. I hate to interrupt what we're doing, but we arrived at the bridge. Let me speak to Nasir, please. Once we finish this battle, you can go. Right? Of course. Another chapter I'm not a big fan of. You'll see why. Fun, there's a lot of archers. Hey, Har! Can you get to work? Drinking in the middle of battle? You got a lot of nerve, don't you? Hey! Sober up, or I'll burn you! Alright, the enemy arrived, bitch! You see, just because we're here. Now, get out of here and do your fucking job. I'm over it. What a fucking dumbass. Here we are, there's one Danish army after another. More expected. There's already battle information that's keeping us warm. That's charming. That's what I want to hear. Just as I said. By the way, I thought I asked you on it today. Not as a galleon, but as part of our enemy, right? Our army, right? No problem, I can sit this one out. Of course not. Thanks for your continued support, Ronald. Pleasure is mine. Sure, let's go and continue this fight some Danish. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately we'll be sending him out. So this is Ronald. He is a Laguz. I've never, like I said, I'm not really a big fan of Laguz units, so I don't use him. So this is one of my least favorite chapters in the entire game. I don't want to spoil it, but if you played it, you know. And of course, we have our favorite alcoholic here, Har. Wow, you maxed out speed? Damn, woman. I'm sorry, censored woman. It's an old joke from my Discord server. Yeah, I'm also probably not going to be bringing Volk into combat because, well, I don't see a reason for him to. So bring Tarnero. Right, so, yeah, they have more, ballistas. Oh, look, it's a terrible company. Yeah, I think at some point these guys actually move a little closer. And we finally fight against my favorite boss in the entire game, Katrine. We call her Awesome Ego. Basically, a character's badass ego, just so has a big ego, but... Right, let's see. Enter your mileage may vary trope, so it's opinion-based. Like, a character's gigantic ego, especially when they can back it up, makes them more charming. And that's Patrine. She has like a... And Shao is probably the one that's just and everyone loves that guy. I could get a beer on fly. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Jill here because, well, yeah, if Rory isn't obvious, Jill's the character you need to recruit Har. Dead. Yeah, I'm gonna try and like make my own TV tropes page and like finally you can have an A in bows. Dead. He's probably gonna die, isn't he? And this is why I hate this chapter so much. So, there are annoying pitfalls that will, basically try and hinder your path. They are annoying. Yeah, once you do that, it automatically ends their turn. And it sucks. Oh. Dead. I don't know why I'm pushing my A button excessively. Yeah, get ready to hear my button a lot. If anyone's curious, I'm actually playing this on my Wii because I bought an HDMI for it. For my capture card. How am I this so comically bad at the game? Schadenfreude. Yep, that's what it literally is right now. Schadenfreude. Telling a vegetarian, being told you just ate chicken. A college frat boy realized just what he put his fingers in. Being on an elevator when somebody shouts on the door. No! Schadenfreude, if you lady, that's what stairs are for. Okay. So... something kind of did happen where I was the victim of the being denied an elevator. For kind of a petty reason. Something that happened when, so basically last year, some Karen... like, about my breakup again, I usually take like an elevator. It's like a two-story place, but some Karen just said no, wouldn't let me on an elevator. At first, I thought it was a joke, but no, this lady did not want me on it. Normally, people don't do this to me. So I actually told about this, and my friend at work that I like talk about a lot, he's basically, the Karens were telling me that she worked with mentally disabled people, which, as somebody with experience, I doubt, and said that she was like a victim of a guy. Work? Look, the assault, I can believe. The working with the disabled kids? Yeah, bullshit. And, well, started threatening cancel her subscription. I was... yeah, I'm probably not going to best talk about this. Now you know why I hate this chapter. It's super annoying. Yeah, what's weird, I don't think I actually hinted at this at the potholes. The only application I saw was like the portraying things that. I mean, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember the traps, but. Oscar's gonna get an MVP again, isn't he? Nice. Bonk! Good news, he was done with that turn anyway. Huh? Hey, woman, where's my beer? You left it behind, remember? Also, some asshole wouldn't do it. Shannon walks by, is like, thanks for the beer, motherfuckers! I'm so easy to survive. Let me. I'm both get families and stuff, and can't blame me. Can't die till it's done. But, great, it's Captain Dane. That's a man, we'll let go. But, don't get the wrong idea. You're not the enemy I'm seeking, huh? The ones that are responsible for Sharon's death are the Danish. I've ended to go turn the fault so I could see General Petrine. Win my chance. Oh, I think right here. But girl, two bird would stew. You do it. If you're looking to kill some Danish, we have same goal. I don't trust the Danish more than I trust the Crimeans. I'm just sick of them serving these countries. So it's a combination of Majiva and Big Boss. Dear God. Captain. There's such a daughter of a man again. Oh, thank you. I'll go back. What? I'm the new recruit. So during. All right, Har. He's a pre-promote. One of the better ones. And I love him a lot. And as I said many times before, his alcoholism is a joke I made up back in high school, back when this game had been when 2018. Basically, what happened is that at the time, Fire Emblem Fates was still a fairly newer title, and that yeah, Fate's been a fairly newer title, and there was still a lot of drama about the localization of that game. And since this game was also localized by Nintendo's Treehouse, by the Treehouse division, I was like, he's probably gonna be an alcoholic. He was definitely an alcoholic, the Japanese version. I mean, I doubt he was, but Nintendo probably would have done that, and yes. All right, well. It's a Konami! Well, it's a Konami arcane. I see the Konami flag in the rear, but no. So what do I see in the distance? All right, more stuff time. So, Lucia, the other chick there, she's, yeah, she's Canadian. At the time, while I was playing this, it had been a while since Oscar had any lines, because I thought Oscar was going to be a major character. I mean, he still kind of is, but not so much. So they did have a lot of dialogue early on. Things started to simmer down. So I decided to make Lucia the Canadian character instead. Bastion, on the other hand, as I said, this was like... I don't think I had any interest in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time when I started playing Path of Radiance, because I had a Yu-Gi-Oh! Phase for summer 2016, but I ended up like losing interest in it. It was a very awkward time since it was around the time Konami became Konami. So I started to do my Bastion, a weird impersonation of Shoddy Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. If you don't know, is basically Borat. Yeah, Shoddy was loosely based on Borat. It's hilarious. Good evening, oh, and the rest. I've been witching the witching fair, and it's right, right. The is attorney! Car Bastion! Return the castle and inform Jeffrey and Woodsy! I'll move ahead and inform the princess and her retainers. I'm here to meet her, Lady Lucia, just keep your wits about you. That's something. But you should show the enemy no weakness. Major Castle Anon. Oh yeah, So, he's a 4chan user? She definitely needed that. Dead. Dead. Morty, I'm gonna kill you. Wait, what? And then the epic of all bitch slaps happened. Yeah, part of me is half tempted in playing. Pizza Tower. But the reason I'm not sure about it is I'm terrible at the game. Here. What are you doing? I'm ready to die, Mick, my fellow Crimeans, now it's time to stand for early fight for our homeland. Yeah, Morty, I'm gonna kill you. And then Morty gets bitch slapped to death. Yeah, I wonder if Pizza Tower is ever gonna get ported to other consoles. Has the guy who made the game actually talked about it? Because if he, because if he did, then he'll automatically, then FNF will never come back. Mort the chicken. Yeah, there's like another weird thing I know about Pizza Tower is I had a crossover with this really crappy PS1 game called Mort the Chicken. Apparently, it's even funnier how they crossed over. This was happening because apparently the guy who created Pizza Tower asked like the guys who made Mort the Chicken are like, "Hey, can we use Mort?" They're like, "Yeah, okay." Thing is, like I said, Mort the Chicken. Yes, FNF may have crossed over and ruined dozens of Newgrounds icons. We crossed over from mediocre PS1 game, and it's hilarious. FNF will. Yeah, I found out that they did have a blog, but no actual update for the game. I keep saying it now. I'm convinced that Phantom Arcade is used the Kickstarter money to buy drugs. This happened before, where the finances were given to someone else and ended up canceling a game. So there was a game called Ant Simulator that basically yeah, basically that the money was actually being stolen by some guys, and that they were, and that money, like, it was all being handled by like another by an external source, and said external source spent the money, no joke, on alcohol and strippers. I'm still convinced that that something similar happened. With the FNF devs. Yeah, so another funny thing is that for Jmod, Boyfriend was actually going to be a major character. And yeah, any attempt to try and like give any form of representation is automatically negated when by making the main characters dumb. Yeah, according to Phantom Arcade and Ninja Muffin, Boyfriend's autistic, but is really dumb. And in the Jmod canon, he was actually misdiagnosed, but he's too stupid to take no for an answer. And Girlfriend is just dumb because, again, he said so himself. Creator's words, not mine. Finally. And in the Jmod canon. Yeah. I remember like when I was like trying to reboot Jmod, and I'm still kind of trying to. Boyfriend was gonna replace Hiyoko, and Boyfriend and Girlfriend both gonna replace Hiyoko as the characters that were going to die every episode. And it turns out they were related. Basically, Daddy, Dearest, and Mommy Milkers, now that's gonna be her name to Jmod. She was gonna be basically replace. They were supposed to replace Sean. Supposed to replace Miyu and Kibo as the angry married couple. Do you like your meat rare or you like it charboiled? I don't know, I'll cook it up as ordered. Another fine entree. You're the knight that found my father. Ha! I knew you were gonna. If I knew you were gonna be here, I'd be thorn on your side. I like to tell you, Crashes. Guess what? It's too late to die! Majesty, forgive me. I don't want to die. So scared. And we finally maxed out Ike. Got the Flame Lance, at least. Oh yeah, and that... Originally, me and basically the backstory was that my girlfriend and boyfriend, how girlfriend became that. In fact, Jaemon, she only would have said two things. Left, right. Because she was that dumb. There's a reason for that. So, Daddy Dearest and Mommy Milkers were going to basically want to try and get their daughter somebody smarter. Their plan was simple. They had to sing an all-powerful spell using their singing to try and not only to try and increase their daughter's intelligence. States first they tested and also respawn upon death. So I had a reason for her to die, like Kenny in South Park. And originally, she was going to die. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, basically, so, however, they were off by one note when they tested out like a test demon. A random low-ranking demon that no one really liked, that they didn't really like. However, this fell while the responding upon death, while the demon could still spawn upon death. It ended up causing multiple. Not only did their intelligence stay the same, but it turned out that this ended up spawning multiple copies of this demon. That demon, Hyoko. So in a weird cosmic sort of way, girlfriend and Hyoko were technically cousins, even though they weren't related biologically. It made sense at the time. So then they tried it again. Girlfriend. However, this thing was even slightly less off note, and of course, not only did it decrease her intelligence, and basically made it so she could always say left, right, because she was that dumb. But it also affected her taste of men, because they wanted her to hook up with Byakuya. Because he's king. He's not a demon. He's just a douchebag. However, they randomly played off some SoundCloud, and boyfriend ended up and they started playing one of random boyfriend's random SoundCloud raps. And girlfriend taste in men changes there. I was disappointed that day. Hey, dear, welcome home, mate. It's good to see you back here. Lucia? Lucia, is that you? I have no spirit. See, eh? Fish and brood. Do I throw he? Lucia, I don't know how long to see you. And I used to, let's see, my brother Jeffrey told me you had lost it. The one with Turkey. When I thought you were alive. How so? And Jeffrey said, well, happy days. Oh, Janet, so time rascal delivery. Also, at your Ontario, Marcus calls our friend, so look. Yeah, the king of this job, they say, eh? Oh, this is the guy. What's breakfast him? He was just here. Oh, shit. Well, I must end the episode right here. Like, subscribe, all that spexy stuff. See ya.